All right, I don't like to come on here and complain too much. Honestly, when I knew this match was planned out, it's a career match. There was no way in the world that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn was going to lose this match. But honestly, first thing that comes to first, I was wondering how in the world is this not the main event? Honestly, the Shane McMahon, Daniel Bryan storyline of GM and Commissioner being the fighting referees. Both wanting to referee this match, and the rivalry between, Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, battling back from them having to lose at Survivor Series in the SmackDown vs. Raw because of Owens and Sami Zayn butting in during the match when they were not even involved in it. I think that this was a bigger match than AJ versus Jinder Mahal. When it comes down to it, as of right now, I don't even know of this match and the AJ match that's left, unless there's some sort of filler that's going to come up. And that filler, in my book, should have been filled by Mojo versus Zack Ryder. I really wanted to see that match, and as soon as this pay-per-view is over, I'm going to check that out. But I don't really think that AJ and Jinder is going to go on for 45 minutes. That's the only reason I can think of, is that, with it being Christmas time and whatsoever, they want the fans to go happy with AJ getting the win, especially with Owens and Zayn not getting fired. But I honestly thought that Shane McMahon was going to be the referee and Daniel Bryan was going to be sort of like the outside enforcer. I didn't know that they were both going to be referees inside of the ring, with, Shane watching one side of the ring and Daniel Bryan watching the other side of the ring, and them only, going for submissions and counting pinfalls on their side. But how this match came to be basically was that Randy Orton hit an RKO on Sami Zayn, and in the middle of, counting the pinfall, Daniel Bryan was in position watching Shane count 1, 2, and Owens went to get into the ring, but as Owens got into the ring, he knocked Daniel Bryan's legs out, and Daniel Bryan fell on top of Shane McMahon, breaking up the 3 count. This started a fight between Shane and Daniel Bryan, not throwing punches or anything, but a verbal debate of basically Shane yelling that this was 3. We saw Orton get up and sort of stalk after going after Daniel Bryan, and this Kevin Owens got up again and started to come after to attack Randy. Randy hit another RKO, knocking down Owens this time. Still sort of debating about the 3 count, which should have been with Shane. Picked Owens up, and this started a sort of mix of emotions going around. And I don't know if the finish got messed up or if it just was so fast that it didn't look great. But we had Sami Zayn rolling up Randy Orton, and we saw the fastest 3 count from Daniel Bryan I've ever seen. Daniel Bryan did walk out and leave with the yep movement going all the way up the ring with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I don't know if this is hinting towards him joining their group or if it's just where he was when the match was over, looking back to see Shane's disgust over how he felt the match went down, with Shane being a biased referee as well as being the commissioner of SmackDown. So it looks like the main event is going to be next, Jinder versus AJ Styles. We'll see how they can fill the last 40 minutes, maybe 35 of this show. It'll definitely be the longest match of Jinder Mahal's career I've ever seen. But we see the 1, 2, 3, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens get the win, and they keep their jobs on SmackDown.